What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Miranda here. We have a bit of a special video here today. This is going to be just a little off the cuff, unscripted, little update video. Recently, the channel crossed over 250 subscribers, actually 257 at time of recording, which is, I mean, for a small channel like this, it's been quite the growth. I hit 100 subscribers about 9 months ago. And so in 9 months, the channel has grown by 150%. So love to see it. We're actually over halfway there for the subscriber threshold requirement to get the channel monetized. We're still quite a ways from getting the channel monetized from a view time perspective. So a little bit of nuts and bolts of YouTube. So in order to be partnered with YouTube, you have to have at least 500 subscribers and you have to have a certain amount of watch hours. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I think it's like 30,000 or whatever. We're nowhere near that. So if you're looking to support the channel, of course, I love everyone who watches my videos and likes and comments. But watch the whole video. Yeah, that would be super helpful, actually. Not that I'm doing this for the money. I mean, I have a, full-time day job. I'm just doing this as a hobby, but if I get the channel monetized, then that allows me to reinvest some of that money into the channel so I can get a better production value. I can do something about this janky recording setup that I have, invest in some actual, like an actual camera, like actual lighting, and backdrop and stuff like that. So then I can make better videos. But yeah, so that's kind of our goal for the next year or so, is to get up to 500 subscribers and try to increase that watch time number. So yeah, if you have any suggestions for what sort of content you want me to make, or if there's stuff that like I don't watch these videos, or I want more of this, please let me know in the comments. But that's kind of like, that's all the administrative stuff. We'll get that out of the way at the start. So, yeah, it's been quite a journey in the last 9 months. So when I posted my 100 subscriber thing, I'd only released one scripted video at that point. That was my trans egg cracking video, which actually has been doing really well. It's actually my top performing video, and it consistently pulls in views. It's consistently like my most viewed channel. Like you can see on YouTube, it says like how many views you have in your last like 48 hours, and it's consistently like the top one. Like sometimes it'll get dethroned by if like one of my other videos temporarily does well, but like that video has been doing well. And I still get comments every now and then. In fact, I had someone comment on it recently, and I think that they actually cracked their egg watching that video. So yeah, so I'm really, really glad actually that that video is connecting with people, and that people seem to get some sort of value out, seem to get something out of it, because that's kind of my main motivation for doing videos like that, is to kind of pay it forward, because YouTube was actually a really big part of my egg cracking and early transition, because when I first started questioning my gender, I was just like, how do you know if you're trans? I literally just typed it into Google, and I watched some videos, and yeah, this is kind of my way of like, giving back. So yeah, I'm really happy that that video has landed. I have made a couple other scripted videos since then. So the next one I made after that was my Godzilla video. So that one I really recommend that people watch. That one really took off when I first posted it, but it's kind of dropped off since then, which is, that's fine. That's normal. But yeah, that's a video where I kind of poke fun at the original Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla film. That movie is just cuckoo bananas. So there's a lot of material for comedy there. So definitely check that out if you haven't. I mean, all my videos, check them out if you haven't, but my scripted videos especially, like those are my special children. And speaking of my special children, my most recent scripted video was actually my video about Abigail Thorne's The Prince. That is easily my favorite video that I've ever made. It's my favorite creative project that I've ever worked on. It really, I work through a lot of my shit in that video. It's a really, really deeply personal video. I mean, it's about the play, but it's also about a bunch of other stuff. It's about Shakespeare, it's about transness, it's about Star Trek. The roles that society has us play, and kind of like my own personal journeys through all of these. So, um, that video didn't do super well. Um, Probably because it's kind of like a niche topic. Because I mean, if you don't already know who Abigail Thorne is, then you probably have no idea what the prince is. But definitely watch that video. I mean, if you like my content, if you like my other scripted videos, go watch that one because it's the best thing I've ever done, and I'm really, really proud of it. I actually, like, when I watched it back for the first time, like after I uploaded it, I started sobbing. Like, I was like happy crying. Like, I couldn't believe that I made something so beautiful. Because, like, I don't really think of myself as an artist. I mean, I make art, but I'm not an artist. So, art. I mean, my videos are. I call it art therapy. It's kind of a way for me to express myself and work through my own personal stuff. And yeah, I suck at drawing. I suck at most artistic mediums, but I do know how to make videos. So that's kind of, yeah, that's kind of like my outlet for this kind of stuff. So definitely watch my video. Definitely watch The Prince if you haven't already. It's well worth getting a Nebula subscription. So I'm not sponsored by Nebula. I'm not on Nebula. I mean, I have my own Nebula subscription that I really wish I watched more stuff on there, but I somehow I don't know. I have stuff going on that makes it really hard for me to watch most things, but yeah, it's absolutely worth getting a subscription to Nebula, not only for The Prince. There's also my good friend of the channel, Jessie Gender, is actually working on a film. So at time of recording, she's actually like filming it this week. So she's working on her own film, which will be on Nebula, called Identities, and I can't wait for it. Oh my God. I'm actually going to see if I can finagle my way into going to the premiere if there is one. So there's that's coming up, and there's a new Abigail Thorne secret project that's I don't 100% know that it's like for sure, but I mean, reading between the lines, I'm pretty sure there's something in the works there. And there's also like a bunch of other like great content creators. So, if you like my channel, if you like, the channels that I like, there's a good chance that like some of your favorite YouTubers are already on there and they're posting exclusive content on there. So, sorry, I did not mean to turn this into a whole commercial for Nebula. It's just like, I like my favorite video that I made is about something that's on Nebula, and a close friend of mine is also making something for Nebula. So it's like, yeah, I'm really grateful to them for kind of providing the platform for these projects to get off the ground, because I don't think these things would have been made with for not Nebula. So yeah, props to them. So that's kind of a quick rundown of where we've been in terms of like my like big projects. I've been still pumping out the video game stuff. So we got you can check. I've actually playlists on my channel, so you can actually check out all the you can check out all the different video games that I play. Those are all like super fun videos, so go watch them. So as far as what's coming up, in terms of big projects, so I've actually been planning a big project about the Denis Villeneuve Dune films. So I don't. This is not like a media analysis channel. I don't really do media analysis, but I feel like with those particular films, I recognize the value of adding my voice to the conversation as someone who is of Arabic descent. And yeah, like there's a lot of like cultural things that I want to talk about as far as the Dune series goes. So I don't want to spoil too much about what I have planned. I was actually planning on releasing it like sometime this year, like before the end of the year. But that was before the release date of the second movie got pushed. So the Dune 2 was supposed to come out in November, and it's been pushed back to March. So I mean, I was planning on timing it with the release of the second film, but so that's kind of forced me to turn things back. But there's a good chunk of the video that I have planned that has is kind of evergreen and like doesn't really have anything to do with the movies. So I may kind of do some writing over the winter holidays, just to kind of save myself some time. Speaking of time, those of you who watch me on Twitch probably noticed that I haven't been around. So there's a reason for that. It has nothing to do with Twitch. There's no drama or anything like that. It's just like I started working full time a couple months ago. So I mean, the TLDR version is I've been on disability leave for a couple years from my job for mental health reasons. And that's kind of the reason I was able to crank out so much content and spend so much time on Twitch and stuff like that, because I wasn't working. But as of a couple months ago, I am now back at work, so I have a lot less time for making content. And it was a pretty easy decision to cut Twitch first. Not that I don't enjoy it. I mean, I like being on Twitch. I like interacting with people. It's fun playing video games, but I find I just like don't have the energy to do it anymore. Because one of the conditions, one of the chronic conditions I have is I have chronic fatigue, and that makes it really, difficult for me to like be active for a whole day. So, I spend like 8 hours at the office. I come home and make dinner, and then I'm just like, ugh, I'm just like done for the night. So, um, yeah, so unfortunately that means I'm probably not going to be streaming anymore on Twitch. For this foreseeable future, I mean, if I'm feeling like it, I might do like a stream here or there. Like I'm not saying I'm quitting forever. I'm not saying I'm never going to stream again, but it's a bit too difficult to fit a regular Twitch stream into my schedule these days. So it's just going to be like a sporadic when I feel like it kind of deal. So I may stream a little bit over the winter holidays just because I'll have a lot more downtime then. Because I'm not a holiday person. I don't do anything for the holidays. So, but yeah, that's coming up there in terms of big projects. And then um, the way my neurospicy brain works is if I hyperfixate on something and if I have to make a video about it, then I will. I mean, that's kind of how the Godzilla video got off the ground. I very briefly hyperfixated on it, but you'll have to watch the video to get more information about that. And yeah, so in terms of like the video game stuff that's coming up, so this week I'm actually releasing my premiere episode of Super Lesbian Animal RPG, which is, oh my god, I fucking love this game. It's so good. It's so queer, it's so trans, it's so adorable. I love it. And I'm really hoping that people like this series because this is one where I really got to, flex all my voice muscles for this one. So, I'm a big fan of doing different voices and stuff like that. And I voice all the characters in this game, and I come up with a different voice for each character, and I really get to have fun with that. And I really play with my voice because, longtime viewers of the channel probably know that I didn't always sound like this. So it took a lot of work to get my voice to sound the way it sounds now. And it's still like an ongoing struggle. I mean, there's still like times where I hear my voice and that's too masculine. I don't like that. But for the most part, my voice, I am happy with how my voice sounds. So, but I get to do all sorts of funky characters, and I'm still looking forward to everyone checking that out. So, the first episode, I'm going to schedule it for this Friday. So yeah, check that out. Check out my Baldur's Gate series. Mass Effect 3 will be coming out eventually. I kind of wanted to take a break from Mass Effects, just because, well, partly because the Mass Effect videos really weren't doing well. And I really wanted to slot in some Super Lesbian Animal RPG like sooner rather than later. So in between Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, I felt like that was like a good time to slot that in. So anyways, I think that's all I got. So if you have subscribed to the channel, if you were a new subscriber, or if if you've been subscribed for a long time, I love you and I appreciate you. Make sure you check out my videos, and And yeah, like regardless of like how you found my channel, a lot of people find my channel through my trans egg cracking video just by looking at the analytics, and that one. A lot of my subscribers come from that one, but stick around because I got a lot of other fun videos on this channel. So, so yeah, hopefully we will see you. I'll do another video like this again when we hit 500s. And I'm trying to make that one like super special. Maybe I'll bring in some guests for that one. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know who's like how much clout I have to like bring in guests, but I guess we'll find out. We got some time to figure it out. So based on our growth, it'll probably take a year. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. So again, if you want to help the channel, the best way to do that is to like, comment, share, subscribe, and watch the whole video. Because that's actually super helpful because I see you. People who click on my video and watch for 1 second. I see you. So yeah, watch more than that, please. All right. I'm running out of brain cells, so I'll see you all in the next video. Okay, bye bye.